What is the Matrix?
The Matrix is a system where illusions appear as reality. During this modern era of humanity, where deception is a hallmark, people are no longer able to distinguish facts from fiction.
How does the Matrix work?
By rewarding conformity and consent to manufactured drama, by creating a context where mass attention is focused on false evidence appearing as real, in other words, fear.
Do we have a chance to free our minds?
Yes, by tuning into InnerlightRadio.com, the healing frequency to awaken your powers of discernment and deactivate the programming of the thought police. Learn about holistic living, history, spiritual concepts, natural health care, economics, metaphysics, and more. For balance and harmony, tune into InnerlightRadio.com, where your transformation begins 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We are the healing frequency.
Time to take that deep breath. Setting back, tune into yourself. Feeling the love. While you're on the friendship train, move that body in mind or spirit. Everybody get up and dance. Shake it off or tune it up. Greetings and love and kindness, family. I'm Karen Khadija Davis-Foulks, the one and only Conscious Self Healthcare educator and host of the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation radio show. Every Wednesday from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Community, this is your time to share your wellness stories and how you move from disease care to conscious self-health care. I want to hear your story. We want to hear from you. Join the conversation each Wednesday. Call in and share how you shift out of chronic disease care stress. Right here on InnerlightRadio.com, the healing frequency. This is Dr. K, and I am looking forward to our conversation. So call in and share. Health is consciousness, and healing is a function of consciousness. Come on, family. It's time to rock the world with the new frontier of conscious self-health care, while I share my wellness story with you right here on InnerlightRadio.com, the healing frequency. Moving that body. Taking the time today to tune into yourself. Feeling your vibrations. Taking that deep, deep breath. Supporting that lymphatic system. The prime system in the body. Keep the balance. That's why we take those deep breaths, community. And we tune into ourselves, listening to that inner God. That's right. Feel it. Feel the beat. Feel it. Rock with that vibration. Align with it now. Feel that beat. This September 9th, 2020. Yes! 9 months into 2020. What it got you thinking about? Are you challenging yourself? Are you in alignment with yourself? Are you feeling good that you're making the right choices for yourself? That's right. We got to be open. We got to be open to a new vibration. We got to feel the frequency. We got to know what to align with. A lot of stagnation is going on, is making you think that it's good energy. We know we can create from chaotic energy. We got to be aware of it and what we're doing. It could seem like it's chaotic, but it could also be good. We just got to be in alignment with it because what? We make conscious self-health care moves. Mental observation view is essential for self-success. Thank you for joining me today. 9/9/2020. Thank you for tuning into the Conscious Self-Health Care Conversation Radio Show. I'm your host, Karen Khadijah Abdul Malik Davis-Foulks. You know, we're on the friendship train. We're on a Harriet Tubman's ride. Take your seat. What section of the train are you in today? How are you moving? Moving down the train tracks of life. Are you focused on what you're doing? Y'all know this is a Harriet Tubman's ride, and she always knew and looked out for those stations where she had to watch closely. Are you watching closely to your life, family? Are you living from your own thoughts and beliefs, your own states of consciousness and your own understanding? Or are you letting somebody else guide your thoughts? I'm here talking to you today about becoming your own wellness doctor. For real. Yes. Look up the word doctor. See what it really means for yourself, energetically, holistically. And maybe you'll shift out of chronic disease, care, stress, and become your own wellness doctor today. Taking those deep breaths, tuning into yourself. We're still in the mode of energetically speaking, recorded conversations. My body is still in a high vibratory state. Ever since I stomped my toe, when I step back out into the community, mostly to become a census taker, because I do believe and support the census. Because that's about every individual on planet Earth and where they live and where they are. And if you want your community to get the most, 9 times out of 10, it best come from the data that is used from the census report. And it's very important that each person be counted in your household. They stay there mostly. So just remember, every 10 years this is done. And if your community is lacking for anything, you think that you're going to get it through the politician umbrella, then you have to use that data. So be a part of making sure that your community get the things that you want to have. So no matter what community you choose to live in, it'll have everything that you need for you and your family's growth and development. Out of all the things political, that is the one thing that everybody should do, is fill out the census. And then you cannot complain when your community don't get what it needs. You have something to support why they are not giving your community what it needs in this day and time. So remember to fill out your census. It's easy to do. Talk with the enumerator that stops by, or go online, fill it out. You're not used to using online, then go to the telephone and get it done. Every 10 years this is done, and this is the most crucial time there is for everybody to be a part of the census. So take a deep breath, sit back and tune into yourself, because right perspective creates right results. And when your perspective is not clear, your behavior becomes inconsistent. Think about it, family. Oh, it's a whole new time for everybody, including me. The vibrations are so high. And the way I'm connected with energy, I'm telling you, thank God for the hemp oil, thank God for cannabis, and thank God for self-consciousness, because I need it all. With these earphones on my ear right now, sending this double vibration to my body. Yeah, so the body would never lie to you. This body ain't lying to me. It's telling me that these frequencies are high. They are doing something. And let me just throw this in real quick too. Working with the census phone, that 5G, I know what the frequencies do to a body. But once I got that phone, that 5G government phone, my body's been in such a vibration, I can't even be around that phone. I turn it off, I don't use it, and I told them that I couldn't support them because of the energy that was coming from that phone, even when it was turned off, because it's a government phone. So I had to put it down. I had to not do the census the way that I wanted to do it. So I go back out and I post and I share with the community. When they come around, make sure you fill out the census, and this is why you need to do it. It's more important than who you vote for to get that census work done. So with that being said, with that frequency and my whole body adjusting from the stroke again, from stomping my toe, I still need to sit back because like now, the vibrations are so strong, I feel like this side is a balloon blowing up again. So I know I can sit back now and listen to the recorded part of the beginning of the show as I thank you for tuning in, sitting back, taking a deep breath with me. I'll take the headphones off. I'll relax. I'll lengthisize, taking deep breaths, or I'll lay on a surgeon master bed, letting that jade roller roll down my spine, shifting my energy and relaxing my mind, and tuning into myself, which is what I know that you would do. And just remember, family, whenever you're ready to join me on the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation Radio Show, sharing your wellness story and how you're making the shift in this 2020 year, just give me a call, email me, just don't Facebook me a message. I won't respond to it. And come join me on the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation Radio Show. It can be live or it can be recorded. But I thank you for sharing your wellness story with me and everyone else as I am sharing mine with you and supporting you with becoming your own wellness doctor and stepping up out of the dark ages of disease care as you emancipate yourself from medical mental slavery, break the chain of mind control in this day and time, and join the self-care revolution. So sit back and listen to this first 13 minutes of me sharing bioenergetic information through the recording as I sit back and breathe with you. Thank you for tuning in today, family. Greetings and love and kindness. Once again, I'm Karen Khadija Abdul-Malik Davis-Foulks, host of the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation Radio Show, sharing with you 9/9/2020. That's September the 9th, 2020. We are now about to hear the recording. This is the recording for today's live broadcast show, Energetically Speaking. Taking our deep breaths, setting back, relaxing, tuning into ourselves. We may be lengthizing, we may be in a meditative state, but we're listening to the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation Radio Show, Energetically Speaking, as I join you in that same mode as the host of the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation Radio Show. To mask or not to mask, we still must keep this in mind almost 7-8 months later when they first announced the global pandemic shutdown. Ask yourself the question, COVIDMASKology as defined by me, the Conscious Self Healthcare Educator. The study of self-inflicted stagnation in the production of cell life and activity, creating an internal environment of a pond of water that blocks energy flow and cellular intercommunication, stopping or blocking the release of carbon dioxide from the body into the air, causing the reabsorption of toxicity. This process of COVIDMASKology is blocking the common intake of pure oxygen from nature and the natural means of self-surviving as a human being. The goal is to contain the germ, not thinking about the damage done to the human by blocking the proper exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide Breathing is the natural mechanism of human life and should not be stagnated by wearing a mask for daily living. The trees are our friend, and we are a friend to the tree. We are nature, and so is the tree. We must keep things in balance and harmony. I am that I am. Energy moves matter, always has, and always will. We must honor and respect who we are, no matter what anyone says to you. As my mother would always say, never disrespect yourself based on someone else's actions in your life. As the master teacher, metaphysics, my mentor, you are the master of your thought and mind, is what Reverend Ike had to say. And I tell you, tell your mind what to think, tell your feelings what to feel, tell your body how to react. Master your mind, master your feelings, master your thoughts. You must tell your human holographic image what to do, how to act, how to think. Let people say what they want to say. Call it insanity or sanity, but you are definitely in control of this human holographic image round here on planet Earth. Setting back, taking your deep breaths. I'm right with you, family. I'm setting back and I'm breathing deeply, and I'm tuned into myself as I listen to my own words, and I ask myself the question, what is trying to emerge in my life? What new, what renewed, what restructuring is trying to renew in my life and emerge with something new? A greater time to be. You see, healing is less about fixing something and more about remembering the wholeness already within you. Are you willing to see yourself as whole, happy, and complete from now on? Even when the mind tries to convince you otherwise based on what's being said in the reality of the man-made mindset of human consciousness. You must think beyond that, and we can flow with the message from the great one, our ancestor now. Baba Tomorrow said, growing old does not make us sick. It's growing sick that makes us old. And when we sit back and we think about what they are trying to do to us, we're taking the waste from our bodies, from every area, naming it with a disease or a virus, and saying that they have the cure for it. Understand, family, the body will remove the waste, thankful that it knows how to process itself. We are going to have to come to the place where we become conscious of what we are doing to ourselves. No one is doing it to you. You're doing it to yourself. If you're not at peace and harmony with yourself, demonstrating self-love, self-care, self-respect, self-knowledge, self-worth, all wrapped into self-assurance, then I'm telling you, to our lives, with our minds, with our thoughts, with our inner conversation to ourselves, we must understand what we are doing and what we are saying, because we may not be in tune with it. We may not recognize the energy of it, but I'm here to tell you right now, all the time, in any way and every way that I can. Love. Remember that word, family. It moves who you are as an energetic, vibrating human being. I tell you, love, laws of vibrational energy. Everything vibrates and nothing rests. Be assured of that. Everything is energy, and everything vibrates, and nothing rests. Love, the laws of energy, is the power that brings my entire life together. It heals, renews, restores, and empowers me with divine energy and life. I am love in action. I am love in action. I am love in action. I am the master of positive self-expression. We are here to be givers and receivers of love. matching with the laws of vibrational energy. Understand who you are with that understanding of knowing thy divine self. Yes, you are the master. And no one can shift that energy unless you align with it and believe in the thoughts of a man-made mindset of human consciousness. We are at this way station in planet Earth as we move through our journeys. And we must understand the lessons that we learn, the information that we share, and the vibrations that we give to one another. And be in line with the, as you want to say, new understanding of medicine. You see, when you understand how your body works, we got to learn how the body works, starting with the lymphatic system, the guardian angel of all systems, but especially the immune system. So I say to you, when you understand how your body works, you do not fear its functions. The human body needs to sleep, rest, have water for its functions to be balanced throughout every system, proper nutrition. Oh, yes. And that state of consciousness is so important. Brain health is not a standalone function. It depends on the function of all our organs and our outer understanding that human body feel. Each human has the God-given power to maintain the power that every cell needs to function at its optimal. When this is done on a regular basis, the human body will let you know. It will let you know. Its functions will not be a whole, and the individual will appear out of sync with itself and its true states of consciousness. But I'm here to tell you right now, family, during this year of 2020, the major shift, the major change to you understanding and recognize that you must become your wellness doctor for yourself and vibrate with your own divine understanding. Changes and shifts, please remember, we got to sleep, we got to rest, we got to drink water, we got to feed the cells proper nutrition, we got to relax as we are doing right now. And taking deep breaths every 15 minutes of the day, family. Sit back and know who you are and understand, family, as we are in this energetically speaking broadcast, part 1, 9/9/22, and as I come back into the live broadcast after taking that deep breath with you, I just want you to know that maybe it might be time for you to redefine your disease state of consciousness and abandon the collective disease fear thoughts. Victory comes from a state of mind, a state of consciousness, and how you're thinking, family. You gotta be mindful. Be mindful of your self-needs, your self-questioning. Be mindful of what you know in your divine mind based on that energetic vibrations of our connectedness as one being on this world, planet Earth. Peace and blessings. Coming right back at your family live on this broadcasting show. We should have part 2 right after I share with you momentarily. Peace. Taking a deep breath, setting back. That was pretty good. I enjoyed hearing that. You might not think that's true, but truly it is. I also heard myself say 2002. So where did my mind shift to? 2002? That's something I got to think about and consider. That's one of the reasons why I like doing these energetically speaking things now, talking conversations, because I hear myself say things and I'm in my own vibration and I can feel what was going on in my body and what my body was saying. Are you tuned into yourself, family? Are you sitting back to listen to the vibrations that your body is giving you, trying to speak to you about? You know, cells talk. Cells are talking all the time, and we need to be tuned in to them because we are the creators of that function. We're moving this energetic body around. And I want to tell you that you can always know what's going on with your energetic body when you step up to quantum health and healing. I'm happy to offer what I do and what I share with individuals, putting you in control of your own health care. You see the whole picture. You see the whole picture from the human body field perspective all the way down to the vibration of your cells. Every cell gives off of that frequency. Every cells give off of that frequency. Every cell has a field around it. And they communicate with each other, and you want to be in tune into that communication. That's what this is all about. That's what I share as a wellness doctor. That's what I do as a bioenergetic practitioner, helping you to hear and understand. And you can believe and trust in this vibration, because that's where your Western medicine has really come to today. And I think that's the battle that's really going on, that they're letting you know that it's not all about the physical and how they see it through Western medicine. It's all about you and your energetic vibration, how you moving this body around and what you are doing to this body, more so than what anyone else is doing or the atmosphere is doing. You are in control of it, and we must be in tune with that, and then we won't walk around with the fear. That mass attention is focused on that man-made mindset of self-destruction. That's why we talk about self-love, self-care, self-respect, with self-understanding. You know, nature never creates anything without the ability to reproduce itself. So we don't need any foreign objects or any foreign whatever put into our bodies and giving it over to a man creation. Don't get me wrong, Western medicine and what they do is needed for a lot of things that happen in life, but not for the daily care of your body. And that's what they are trying to do around the world, but people are standing up. And the medical community that knows better, they're standing up. They won't tell you this on the news. They won't tell you in the papers, and your friends won't repeat it. Definitely the ones that's trying to make a living off of what's going on right now. That's why you got to become your own wellness doctor, tune into yourself, and stepping up your vibration so you'll know what's going on. Self-care is the most selfless act we can do for our own human self. Don't let nobody tell you anything different, because if they don't understand about being selfish and being selfless, you know, and you demonstrate it to them, and you ain't got to keep explaining yourself to anyone. Because like I always say, the most revolutionary thing that you can do in these times is not be a pawn in someone else's game. Don't be a pawn in someone else's game. That's why I love what we do through Black and Eyes Inc. nonprofit, helping people through the game of chess realize what's going on and how you're fitting together and how you're making those moves, and are you being the king and queen in your life, using everything you need to keep you surrounded by the truth of life and what you need to do for yourself. So think for yourself, and the most often that it is called living out of the box of a man-made mindset of human consciousness. Some people will only love you. Some people will only love you. Listen to it. When you look at love from someone else instead of understanding the laws of vibrational energy, some people will only love you when you fit into their box, giving them what they need and what they want so that they can move forward. Oh, but this is a new day and it's a new time right now, family. The energy has spoken. All you got to do is remain thankful, grateful, and honoring your vibration, and making the shifts that you need to make for yourself with your own understanding. So don't be afraid to disappoint people because of that false education they want you to accept as reality, or that false evidence that they want to make it seem so real. They got everybody talking about it on every talk show, trying to tell you what to do and how to think and how to be right now. But everybody knows the exchange of oxygen, how we must manifest the true vibration of what we need in this human body to survive here. So all you can do is take care of yourself. Be a divine person to yourself. Take the deep breaths and honor who you are, and know that the body truly, 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 truly heals itself. And those thoughts become things. So we got to choose the good ones, and never, ever, never underestimate the power of the universe and that universal frequency that we hear and that we know about. Taking a deep, deep breath and knowing about the divine vibration. Love is all there is. I'm sitting back. I got some greens and some carrots and some corn, and I'm smelling them. And normally I don't smell. And then they say that's one of the signs of saying about COVID-19. Well, my sinuses are pretty good, but I haven't been able to smell that much since the stroke. So every time I take a whiff of something, I smell something, I say, thank you for that breakthrough. Thank you for letting me know that I can still smell as my body readjusts. I tune back into myself and I give it what it needs. Even though I stopped that toe and brought this vibration back, it's okay because it lets me know how things really are and what I need to do, and to always remember is mind over medicine. No matter what I vibrate to, no matter what I think, I trust my own vibes. I come back to myself. I do self-talk like I'm asking you to do right now as we sit back and relax. So we're going to sit back. We're going to listen to the commercials. We're going to listen to a song. Don't know which one it's going to be. We're going to listen to the commercials. We're going to listen to a song. We're going to come back and hear part 2 of the talk that I shared with you today on 9/9/2020. One day after my 12th anniversary with Brother Humam Abdul Malik. 12 years in a relationship. 1.5 years of marriage in that relationship, but there's over 40 years of friendship. So through it all, we maintain what is true, the vibration of friendship and honoring each other independently and honoring what we have created together through Black and Eyes, our nonprofit. So, sit back, family. Listen to the commercials. Listen to the music. Stay tuned into yourself. I don't know if you're breathing. I don't know if you're meditating. I don't know if you're lengthicizing. Or you got another option to sit back and relax. You may even be putting your feet in some water and giving yourself a massage that way. That'll be good too. All the healing knots work.
One another, all of my sisters and brothers.
Is it time for a new approach to your health care? Are you ready to leave the dark ages of disease care management and pharmaceuticals? If your answer is yes, get ready to relearn, rethink, and rewrite your personal health care prescription plan with Dr. K. She is a certified lenthologist and Nest healthcare provider, sharing the new science of information as medicine and cellular ecology. Did you know that the field of epigenetics states that you are more than just your genes, and those genes do not control your biology? Yes, that's correct. Schedule a Skype, phone, or office visit with Dr. K and get on board the friendship train to healthcare freedom. 202-248-7749. That's 202-248-7749. Visit us on the web, forselllife.com. The number 4, the words sell, CELLLIFE.com. Are you at your wit's end because there seems to be no solution to your healthcare problem? Is it okay for me to say to you that you can have peace of mind? Take back control of your health. Are you experiencing anxiety, arthritis, diabetes, cancer, fibromyalgia, high blood pressure, lupus, chronic fatigue syndrome, any fictitious disease? Whatever your symptoms or diagnoses are, there is a conscious solution to transform the cause of your pain, not treat symptoms or mask it. No prescription medication, no over-the-counter drugs, no organs removed are required. Take back control of your health by the renewing of your mind. You can create wellness today. Contact Dr. K, 202-248-7749. Visit us on the web, www.sell, CELLLIFE.com. Do you feel lost? Do you feel out of sync? Could it be that you are experiencing electromagnetic sensitivity? Yes, electromagnetic sensitivity. Could man-made frequencies interfere with cellular activity and melatonin production? We are beings of frequency, light, and information, and you are your own experience. Do not conform any longer to the patterns of man-made mindset of human consciousness. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Schedule your Nest Provision Human Body Field Scan with Dr. K, 202-248-7749. Visit the website forcelllife.com, the number 4, CELLLIFE.com. Have the courage to expand your horizon and reprogram your cellular activities. Call Dr. K for your 15-minute wellness consultation, 202-248-7749. It lifts you up. It takes you higher into that self-esteem. So be happy, family. Vibrate to the happiness vibration all the time in your life right now. No, it's not saying that you're blind to what's going on, but you know the vibration of where you truly want to be. The other day I was sitting back and I was thinking about my life a little bit, going through some things and growing up and how did I end up where I was? And I put this post out there as a reminder to myself. I said I started work at 7 years of age. I started work at 7 years of age for others. My first job was dusting Miss Mary's living room and bedroom and taking out the trash. She was a hairdresser, and I would get my hair styled every 2 weeks as part of my pay. So, I always was doing that bartering, that trading, that sharing. And, cause she wanted to do my hair anyway as a hairdresser. She liked me in the neighborhood. And so, I was honored to be able to clean up for her and learn some things. And I never babysitted for pay. Keeping things clean was good for me. I didn't want to babysit. I had my first business cleaning homes at 7 years of age. A labor of love, as in what I do now as a business owner of the Arc of Self-Healing and Self-Help, health education for longevity and peace, established in 1997, a health wellness maintenance organization and ministry for disease prevention, education, and care. The one and only conscious self-healthcare educator, and I am not licensed medical doctor. Didn't want to be one. Karen shares information from the non-secular science of quantum health and healing to assist all with making conscious self-healthcare moves. Mental observation view yourself in the reality of what's going on is essential for self-success. I help you understand what your body's symptoms are saying. You heard my commercial. That's one way I do it, but I also can read your vibrations. But I help you understand what your human body symptoms are saying. And I'm here to tell you today that we create cellular malfunctions, not diseases. This information will rejuvenate your thoughts to live a stress and disease-free life while making conscious self-healthcare moves. So how can I help you slay your healthcare fears? I assist all with shifting out of chronic disease care stress and stepping up out of the dark ages of healthcare. You know, I'm the host of my real life radio show, Heart to Heart Healthy Living. You're listening to it right now, the Conscious Self-Healthcare Conversation Radio Show. We're live every Wednesday right here. And I invite you to invite a friend to come and join and listen in next week. And you can also go to the YouTube channel, K Davis F. I'm the founder of Emancipate Yourself from Medical Mental Slavery Day, established April 30th, 2010. I also established April as Conscious Self-Healthcare and Lymphatic Cellular Wellness Month. And you can understand why with the way that I share with you on this radio show. I'm available for wellness seminars, lectures, and quantum health and healing as a keynote speaker to your events, seminars, and health workshops. I'm also the published author of several books, a pioneer bioenergetic bioinformational wellness program specialist, and as program and service director, Chief Wellness Educator for Black and Eyes Inc. nonprofit 5013C. We offer conscious self-healthcare education and quantum healthcare services, and we would love the opportunity to partner with you. One love, one community, living in unity worldwide. So why not schedule yourself for a human body field scan and be your own wellness doctor? I can work with you from anywhere at any time for this very low introductory cost of $150. That includes the scanning device and the shipment. Learn more about Nest Health Wellness System at Energy for Life, the number 4, energyforlife.com/P/Karen Davis-Foulks. Or you can email me at ddavisfoulks@gmail.com or give me a call on 202-248-7749. I would love to share with you and introduce you to, the strong vibration that your human body field gives off. It will be amazing to you, the connection. Definitely if you're a healthcare practitioner and you know a little bit about the human body anatomy, you will be amazed. And if you're honest with yourself. So are you ready for true healthcare freedom from a man-made mindset of human consciousness at this time of COVID-19 massology? Step up and tune into yourself. And thank you for tuning in to today. We're going to listen to part 2. That's going to close the show out. I may not get back, but thank you for tuning in and taking this deep breath with me and sharing and spreading the word about coming on board the friendship train. It's a Harriet Tubman's ride to healthcare freedom from pharmacide and nutricide, becoming your own wellness doctor with the understanding of quantum health and healing. So take your deep breaths and listen to the last recording of today's show. Peace and blessings to you all. Greetings once again, family. You know, I'm your host, Karen Khadijah Abdul Malik Davis-Foulks, sharing with you during our live broadcast, September the 9th, 2020. This is part 2 of Energetically Speaking. Once again, I'm thankful to have the opportunity to sit back and relax with you as you listen to the live show of the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation Radio Show. You're tuned into yourself, you're taking your deep breaths, and you're supporting your lymphatic system. You're taking this opportunity to have your mind and your consciousness tuned into yourself, taking a deeper look at yourself and seeing what's the moving force that's allowing you to propel this human body during this time right here on planet Earth. We have to make our own adjustments, family, but I want to tell you in truth and honesty, hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Don't demonstrate hate, demonstrate love, the laws of vibrational energy. No matter what you're going through, you got to create that balance for yourself. I say a pathway on the bridge of life as you step up out of the dark ages of disease care, as you shift out of chronic disease care stress, as you become your own wellness doctor, because life is consciousness. It is a state of consciousness. And we understand the truth is learned. The truth is learned. It's never told. You must get it for yourself through your own understanding. And community. We are one community of love worldwide. And we must unite and support one another in that understanding. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination moves the world. I'm here to tell you right now, live from that true understanding as you're sitting back, tuning into yourself and asking yourself, are you living? Are you living from a man-made mindset of human consciousness that is not in line with the energetic being that you are? Sit back and come in alignment. Don't let the misunderstanding of what's going on, this pandemic, and remember the definition of covidmaskology. You must take that mask off and breathe. Oxygenation and oxygen is the balance between nature and man. You see, we give out that carbon dioxide, and that helps to support the trees and all of nature. They see it as oxygen. And what they give off to us is oxygen. That's what we breathe in and supporting the lungs and the entire body through our breath, powering the lymphatic system. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. You see, the formula is oxygen plus pumps your cells equal electricity that gives you the power of the human body, all that supports the energetic being that we are. The Nobel Prize in Physiology, the physiology of medicine for 2019 was given to 3 people for their discoveries of how cells sense and adapt to oxygen availability. The researchers discover how cells can sense and adapt to changing oxygen availability. They identify molecule and machinery that regulates the activity of genes in response to the varying level of oxygen. That's why we can't get caught up in this covidmaskology, because you're taking and stifling and stagnating your own breath. I have shared the oxygen information for more than 20 years of my life as a lymphologist, as a doctor of lymphology, teaching cellular ecology. The formula is a 36-step process that simply states oxygen equals pumps your cells equals electricity will give you power. Human power that helps create and align with the human body field. No one vibrates like you. No one vibrates like you. And we each individually has a unique body field. What's the key information to becoming your own wellness doctor? Understanding the lymphatic system process, keeping you in the driver's seat of your health care. This is why I say the name of the disease means nothing anymore. We create cellular malfunctions, not diseases. Having a disease name is an insight. Yes, it is. Into the process of cells, organs, and system functionality. It gives you the power to know what you need to do for yourself energetically and consciously in nutrition. I want to thank you for coming to dance and take those deep, deep breaths with me every Wellness Wednesday right here on InnerlightRadio.com. The Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation Radio Show. So let's keep breathing and let's keep relaxing, because it's time to emancipate yourself from medical mental slavery. I invite you to like our page on Facebook, Emancipate Yourself from Medical Mental Slavery Day. Also like our page, the 10th celebration this 2020 year, for honoring individuals and others that have taken back control of their health care. Those who have shifted out of chronic disease care stress. Join the group and educate yourself. Lymphatic cellular wellness with lymphocyzing and the Nest My Health device. Join that group and become your own wellness doctor. I'm here to tell you right now, as I say to you, are you ready, family? Are you ready to step up to quantum health and healing that puts you in control of your life? Because we know genes don't control the human body. You do. So today, this Wellness Wednesday, 9/9/2020, as Brother Humam Abdul-Malik, my partner, my friend, as he says on his show, Facebook Live every morning, the Black and Eyes Report, we are not our own enemy. We must heal and deal with self-love. And I'm telling you, everything will turn out just right for you. You see, family, community, and friends, I'm here to tell you that where the mind goes, the chi flows, and the blood follows. The divine connection of the inner and the outer, spiritual human being. The consciousness and the mind is the master of the biofield, the human body field, and the energy that moved, and finally the flesh and blood catches up to the energetic vibration of your connection to life. So family, are you ready to join me and become your own wellness doctor? A conscious self-healthologist. You want to be a conscious self-healthologist, teaching yourself cellular ecology so that you may become your very own conscious self-healthcare educator. That's what I want for you, and that's why I share with you every Wellness Wednesday how to do that. And when you do that, we know that you have stepped up out of the dark ages of disease care. We all create cellular malfunctions. Don't misunderstand that. We all create cellular malfunctions, not diseases. And we do not need pharmaceuticals and vaccinations for the daily care of the human body. So it's time, family. It's time to hold on steadfastly to the love, the laws of a vibrational energy, so that you may shift out of chronic disease care stress. And if you need to relearn, rethink, and rewrite your wellness plan, come on, let's do it. Let's do it with some self-love, some self-care, some self-respect, self-worth, all wrapped up in self-assurance, because we know, we understand, discover the most profound medicine of all, your own energy. Make conscious self-healthcare moves. So emancipate yourself from medical mental slavery now. I'm here to tell you that healing is literally what your body is designed to do. I want to say it one more time. Healing is literally what your body is designed to do. You just got to be in alignment with it, with your states of consciousness. You got to be continuous in your thinking of that, because it's time to support that effort. I say it's time to support that effort. So let me tell you real quickly. The older healer said to the soul, it's not your back that hurts, but the burden. It's not your eyes that hurt, but the injustice. It's not your head that hurts, it's your thoughts. It's not the throat, but what you don't express or say with anger. Not the stomach that hurts, but what the soul does not digest. It's not the liver that hurts, it's the anger that you hold on to. It's not your heart that hurts, but love. And it is love itself that contains the most powerful medicine. We got to say it one more time. It is love It's self that contains the most powerful medicine. You got to ring it out loud. It is love. It's self that contains the most powerful medicine. We're talking about self-love, self-care, self-respect, self-worth, self-knowledge, all wrapped in self-assurance. You got to be your own speaker, your own healer. You got to vibrate to your own thoughts. You got to have your own understanding, and you got to truly understand. Thinkonomics is a way of thinking that gives you the opportunity to learn the truth about yourself. And when you don't see it alignment with it and you feel like you're out of condition, the puzzle pieces are not fitting together, I say be ye transformed. I say be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. We must understand that and vibrate the truth and love. I want to thank you for joining me on the Conscious Self-Healthcare Conversation Radio Show this Wellness Wednesday, September the 9th, 2020. If I don't get back live to you, I want to thank you for joining me today, sitting back and taking your deep breaths. Like I said, you may have been lengthicizing. Oh, yes, you may have just been in a meditative state. You may have just been still listening to your vibrations today. But what you did was you honored yourself. You took a moment of an hour to sit back and tune into yourself. That's the best vibration that you can have right now, family. It's taking those deep breaths and tuning into yourself. And I look forward to talking to you next week. Or remember, connect with me. Thank you so very much. And if I do have time to come back, I'll share with you in closing how to keep on connecting with me. Peace, love, and happiness.
Wake up. Yeah.
Wow, family, that was a great show. I want to thank you so very much for tuning in to the Conscious Self-Healthcare Conversation Radio Show right here on Innerlight Radio. It was a pleasure having you tuning in. Now, you must tell a friend to tune in. And if you haven't called in and shared your wellness story, don't you think it's time that you help somebody with your wellness story? Call in, share your story, join the conversation. I'm Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, and I invite you to visit my website, ConsciousSelfCare.com. Or you can just go to the number 4, the word CELLLIFE.com. Leave me some information. I would love to talk with you. And once again, I look forward to you joining us next Wednesday right here on the Conscious Self-Healthcare Radio Show. It's a conversation where we uplift each other, where we share our wellness stories so we can help someone move from disease care to conscious self-health care. Thank you for tuning in. I look forward to hearing from you next Wednesday.
Color, everybody, we need each other. Wake up, everybody. Well, see, we need, wake up, everybody. We need, wake up, everybody. No more sleeping in bed. No more backward thinking. Time for thinking ahead. Wake up, all your teachers start to teach a new way. They're the ones that suffer each and every day. Teach the children, teach the babies, teach the babies, teach the children, teach the children, teach the babies, teach the children.